Should be live. Should be live. I am not using the front camera right now, so I don't see shit. It's the reflector, y'all. It'll reflect. Hope y'all can see me. What you choose to neglect. I'm sad. It's been a little minute. Happy Libra season, you feel me? Happy Libra season. Good pink and motherfucking tan, you feel me? Royalty or balance or conductive military, not military, dictator energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, royalty or the king energy. Plus being adorable and lovable and stuff like that, and giving appreciation and stuff, balance and stuff. So yeah, anyway, the hell with that, because I don't even got the energy, but it's here and I gotta experience it like a soul. So yeah, let's get into the difference between, yeah, I didn't even notice we got a little stain here. That's probably stuck into it. It's gonna be the difference between being weird and being, let's do that backwards. It's the difference between being crazy, like Bernie Mac say, you feel me? Shout out to him. I'll be watching the Bernie Mac show recently. Difference between being crazy and difference between being weird. Being these things, not just the word. Because by adding the word being, that means a person is actually, they're actually in that energy and they're experiencing with the lens of being crazy or weird. So, because if I'm just talking about just crazy, just weird, I'm just going to be talking about the word and not really situate. I mean, I guess I would have to give examples, but it's pretty easy to talk about that itself. But yeah, the difference between a person being weird and being crazy. Now, we all need to know, you know, let me make sure this shit on. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at that over there. But, so, I wanted to make this video like a while ago just because like, it was just in the energies of it. But now we can still like, you know, I can still get into it because being crazy, like I said, we all got some crazy in us. We all got some weird in us. That's why I said being crazy and being weird, because it's the actual person going through however they're feeling about the situation, what they can judge from it and what they can take from it. If we all got crazy and weird in us, I bet you could tell me for yourself how you being crazy and you being weird is like not even the same thing. So, for example, most of the time when people are considered weird, or even being weird, not considered weird. See, I would have said that if I was just talking about the difference between crazy and, you know what I'm saying, if I ain't add the being. But the difference between it is, like I said, you ask a person their craziness, right? They'll talk about like how they'll go through lengths to get whatever they want, whether that be like stalking a person, or they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do to get whatever they're trying to get done, whether that be violence or whether that be some strategic planning out, whether that be trying to get that money, and you know, they go to crazy lengths to get it. That's more of a thing where it's like unhinged, unbounded. You know, it's like that Martian energy. Look at it like a Martian, a person that is really into their intentions and into whatever they're passionate about, whatever they're doing. I thought that shit was loose. So, being crazy, a lot of times for people, like, they go too far just because they don't understand that they're just being crazy. And on the other side, people don't understand how to like take in the craziness, like, or point out someone actually being crazy. But Not in a way where it's being fearful though. Fearful as in like now you looking negligent. Now you doing this, now you doing that. Like, okay, I just seen a post talking about, oh, we need to stop even looking at Diddy's case because we got this scenario, this situation, which was something that happened in Mississippi. It was basically two black dudes. They got raided by like 6 cops a night for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just people that have the ability to break in. And at that point, they're just like regular citizens that's like breaking the law. So they're like fugitives at that point. And they went in there, they beat them and shit, bro. They tortured them like with like sex toys, my nigga. So if you ask me, I was gonna say lean towards one of them as far as crazy or weird, as far as this case, but it's really both of them. Just because you gotta be crazy to already break in somebody's house. So that's a person, like I said, they going through links, they going through unhinged things, like things that's unbounded, and they're gonna go extreme for whatever they're doing. So that's crazy. And then you disregarding everything else. That's another thing about being crazy. You're disregarding everything. Like you're not even thinking about the feelings of anything else. But it also makes it weird because what kind of person or what kind of state of being are you in to even consider going in somebody's house in the first place? Not only that, you gon' like fondle them already. Like I said, you breaking into a random person's house, they didn't do anything. You automatically being weird because you automatically stepping into, like, what can I do to get my rocks off? And like, how can I make this like work for me? You know what I mean? Like, weirdo shit is more like something that's odd, right? So a person breaking in people's house automatically odd. Then the things you do to them afterward show that, yeah, you're being weird because you're already overstepping. You're overstepping in like just morals. Like, that's being weird because you gonna, as a human, do something else to a human. It don't even gotta be a human, but you're gonna do something else to a human, so you already in a state of being that is like disregarding how somebody else feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're willing to work for whatever you feel as though can get your little, small desires met. And it's probably some kinky ass shit. I digress though, but that was just a situation. But there's another thing, like when people are around you and they start to, when it's like a lot of expectation or when it's a lot of what one person wants and then the other person is expected to like bend to those things, unwarranted though. Sometimes you don't even know that the person is directly telling you they want you to. But when a person's being weird, it's like they're more in their own works. They're in their own damn thoughts and shit. And so they might not tell you everything, but then they might, they could be like having their own thoughts and their own feelings developing about what's not going their way. Keyword, weird starts with the W, so it's more like want or working for something or being a wizard or and I'm not even playing on words, it's true, like, you know what I'm saying, it ends with the D, so that's something that's down in Dalmatian and down in density. So it's like, you really are trying to obtain, blah, 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 but crazy, start with the C, so it's something you sealed in that you are willing to go to links just to take in whatever comes from being crazy. Like, so like I said, you got girls that would do the craziest things if they find a man cheating. You got people that'll go in a damn school, shoot it up. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's still being weird too, but it's more so of, like I said, you being unhinged and you not being You're not considering nobody else's feelings. Look, both of being crazy and weird, you most likely don't consider people's feelings, but weird is just more of fitting your desires, whether extreme or not, but it's mostly not as extreme as a crazy. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Crazy is more like they don't consider people either, but this is when it's like madness comes into play. See, these two things low key are like cousins. They're like they know each other, but they're not that close, but they still related. Because when a person's crazy, they most likely can get weird. And if a person's weird, they most likely become crazy because they probably never got even told that they're weird, or they don't even know they are being or affecting people. Like I said, so nobody probably told them. They don't know that they affected people and shit. Oh, excuse me. Make sure I'm good. All right, yeah, and I need to post this link, but I ain't even tripping. I'm just speaking on shit because if I'm being honest, I really just went through my goddamn drafts and went through all of these video topics I wrote down. I just picked them. This one kind of relates to like balance and like seeing other people's perspective of why they even, you know, went through what they went through based on their own personal relationships that they are a part of, or their personal word of how they even think of certain shit. So, for the most part, don't let nobody cast no weirdness on you because it's gonna rub off on you. And now you're gonna feel weird without even knowing why. Like I said, most people don't even know why they being weird or why they feeling weird, or people don't know that they're the ones being weird. You feel me? So we got that, and then crazy is more like a person that is just, like I said, they're not gonna stop, and they're not trying to hear, think, take action that has anything to do with what another person's best liking would be, or another person's safety would be. You know what I'm saying? Both of them don't care about safety, but you know what? Let me talk about the good things about, you know, being weird and being crazy, right? Because like I said from the beginning, we all got it. I just had to talk about it from this perspective of what people mostly be in anyway, which is the negative low density one, which is like going through scenarios in the worst way and shit. Because a word is just a word, it just packs the energy, but the energy is good and bad, so you just gotta use it. Because it is what it is, you just gotta use it to your own benefit in whatever way that is, as it relates to you, good or bad. So, yeah, so the good, like I said, or the fact that we all have this in us, right, to be weird and crazy, a little bit of weird, a little bit of crazy type shit, right? So I'm gonna talk about the weirdness, right? So the weird is fine, because that's actually what develops your uniqueness, right? This is what actually separates you and puts you in a situation of understanding yourself more, if anything. You know how I told y'all, like, earlier in the video, I was saying, like, oh, you know, I was saying the fact that when you're weird, you're not really caring about another person's anything, period. Like, you're not really considering, you're just gonna observe and obtain everything you're trying to do in the way that you like to get your itch scratched, so like that little desire you like. So imagine doing that in the positive area. Now you're doing yourself, no matter if you look weird. So you wearing shit people wouldn't wear, or something like that. You're speaking in a way people wouldn't talk. You're unhinged in the way, you know what I'm saying? Just like crazy is unhinged, but we're gonna get to that. So this means, like I said, you can step into just how you actually are. And you don't care about the reactions or the judgment or just the thoughts and feelings of everybody else. So you can just be weird. And that's okay, like I said, because that's your individuality, and that's how you separate yourself from the goddamn collective. You don't even want to be a part of the collective, even, let alone like act as them or feel like you gotta act a certain way when you know damn well you above it, or you're like more, you're bigger than that type shit. You're more broader than just being a part of the damn cattle goddamn road. So always keep your uniqueness, because that's what separates you, and therefore that weirdness is gonna attract some other people that's not. I mean, not. It's not gonna attract other people that's not weird. It's gonna actually attract people that fit your character and that fit your uniqueness. You know what I'm saying? We in the time right now where that's what we doing, trying to attract people that's like us. But yeah, so keep that weirdness. And doggy. Doggy. But and so to talk about crazy, that's a situation of wait, is you on? Crazy is being in a situation of here, come here, no, come here, girl, sit. Crazy is being in a situation where you'll do anything. Okay, so example for me is like I drove. Okay, I know people drive and shit like that, but where I'm from and me being this, you know, black or whatever, right? It's already stereotypes, right? So black people don't drive, basically. Everybody knows white people be the ones that'll go on road trips and they don't care and they'll just go across the damn world. But anyway, right? I drove like over 1,000 miles to go to. I might be over exactly. I think it was 800 to 900, but still almost 1,000. Shit, it's over 1,000 when I put it together. It's on the way back in there. But basically, like I took a trip to Colorado and I drove. And a lot of people were saying, damn, like you wild, like you crazy for that shit, you know. Not that they were even saying it to me. I knew it was kind of like crazy. But what do I mean by that? What was I saying before? Crazy, being crazy is just when you're in the vibe of going far, unhinged, not caring about nobody's shit based on what you are intending to do in the moment. So what I was intending to do in the moment, not giving a fuck about nobody, is the fact that I was intending to go have fun and go to a different scenery and travel. So that means I'm gonna be crazy about it by just driving far, one car, you know what I'm saying, with my girl, and we got our care packages with us to keep us, you know, cool on the ride. So that's crazy. Or even doing that, keeping them care packages. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But either way, these things is actually beautiful things. And it actually is what keeps us separate, but also keep us going. Not separate in a negative way, like as humans and how we all separate right now, but separate like where you know that this is your level versus this individual. So now you know how your fishy pond swimming abilities work versus this person. Not that you're supposed to even weigh the odds, but that lets you know like this is your place in whatever society or whatever, or in this world. So this is how you basically just know yourself more. And it's the reflector, man. I here to reflect, but choose reflect. It's a quick video. Happy Libra season, just talking to the air, but it's some knowledge in here so you can know what's going on. And like I said, don't have people in the negative spectrum, because we all supposed to be able to have spiritual conduct and have like boundaries with ourselves, like before, like thoughts and like how we're dealing with ourselves. So don't let nobody overstep their weirdness on you, because it'll rub off, and don't let nobody's craziness overwhelm you, like they're not being crazy, basically, especially if they're not aware. So yeah, it's the reflector, man. I'm out this bitch, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm out this shit.